We live. Once again, we live again. Um, Wanted to talk about just being live, just give y'all a jewel on a situation I was in that's in the book. And when I left my job. Wanted to talk about when I left my job, which is it's in the book. Talked about how those that read the book or those that didn't read the book, it talks about how I was in a dilemma with wanting to leave my job after being there for so long. I had previous jobs before that, you know, but leaving my last job, which was the Oasis Harm Reduction Center, shout out, was very difficult point in my life. After accomplishing so much there for so many years, it was very, very hard to leave. And I didn't leave for bad situations. So wanted to just discuss that, you know, when you're about to leave a situation, you can't leave off emotions. Sometimes, your purpose drives you to go to another level. And at that point in my life, in transition of leaving Lower East Side after accomplishing so much, it was very hard for me to leave. One of the most difficult times of my life because, you know, even though I wanted to be an entrepreneur and I was trying to go into being an entrepreneur, it's very hard to leave something I loved and I was dedicated to and honored for in so many ways in years. So, it was a hard time. But I want to say that, when you're trying to go to the next level, sometimes you get out of your feelings, you get out of your emotions, and you get into the principle of what you're trying to pursue. And so when I left the Lower East Side, one of the most difficult points, I'm going to tell y'all about a difficult point that happened. I was walking my wife to the train station. Of course, this reality hit me. And I was walking my wife to the train station and, I went to McDonald's to get a cup of coffee and a sandwich, of course. And when the guy took my order, when I was walking out the place, the guy said, I was thinking to myself, wow, I was just making this amount of money. And now, that guy that's behind the counter make more money than me, and the emotions just ran through me. And I was very vulnerable at that moment, but it's what you say in those moments that's very key. It's what you say in those moments that's very key. Because right after that, I said, but he don't know what you know. And so when you guys are looking to go to the next level or go to the next level, whether you're trying to leave your job for whatever reason or go to that level, who you're around and what you listen to is very key. Who you're around, who you listen to is very key. And sometimes you have to understand that sometimes the journey will be lonely. The journey will be lonely. But it's in those lonely moments that you start to create your belief factor. You start to understand who you are. There's two things that happen during that time. One is faith, and another one is fear. And fear is erratic. It goes everywhere. It's erratic. It goes here and there, and it's there. And fear is supposed to come up because without fear, there's no courage. But then you have faith, which gives you the direction, the pinpoint is where you go. It's what you're going to feed that's going to be the key. What you're going to say to yourself, that's going to be the key. Those moments is very vulnerable of what you feed, right? Everything comes from your emotions. Everything comes from your meaning. What you put meaning to will prosper. And you have to put meaning to the right things in order for you to grow and go to that next level. So when I left the Lower East Side, I had no clients. Dealing with a woman, right, which is my baby mother, which is my wife now, so to speak, right? With anything, I didn't leave with taking no unemployment, anything, because I wanted the agency to prosper. And so I went believing in faith, and I had no clients. And so we was in that point, we was living at a one-bedroom apartment, but I believed that we was going to be better. And so in that moment, my belief had to go to another level. And I want to say that to say this. I'm not telling people to do what I've done, right? We have different fingerprints for a reason. What works for me doesn't work for you, right? But anytime that you're trying to do something, there's never a right time. There's never a right time. And you're gonna have to go and jump out the window, jump in the water, so to speak, right? And they say in Jamaica, you learn how to swim when they throw you in the water, and then you figure out how to swim, right? You found out who you made of during desperate times, right? And so you have to learn, right? What's going to push you to that level? What's going to push you in the right direction? How strong are you? And those are key components that you have to realize. To be the best, you got to believe you're the best. You have to be in a position that you don't feel, or you don't go through a point in your life where you just waiting until you act like it's already done. You're acting like you're already in position. And then it will happen. Put yourself in a mindset that it's already done. Put yourself in a mindset that you already done it. And then the earth and the world, the universe, and your God has to respond. Just wanted to tap into that real quick. That don't stay stuck. Move forward. If you have something that's in you, one, come to the point of awareness. Come to the point of awareness of what's preventing you from going and taking that leap. Understand what that leap is. Understand what that dilemma is. Understand what that problem is. Come to the awareness and then find a solution to the problem. My name is James L. Motley, and I approve this message. Get the book, Push Your Potential. I'm out of here. What you think about that?